Hi, everyone. So this month is an exciting month for the culinary scene here in Dallas at the Dallas Arboretum. They will be hosting Bits and Bites. It is a celebration of all the amazing cuisine and talent that we have here in North Texas. And joining us this afternoon is Steve DeShazo he's the Senior Director of Workforce Initiatives of Dallas College. Thank you so much for the time today.
Thank you, Kristen. It's a
This is
pleasure.
a really unique event. Can you explain how it will all happen for our listeners?
Sure, thank you. Dallas is a city of fantastic food and wine events. And, some of the people who make this happen, Jim White was a pioneer, for the food and wine scene. He and his wife, Vicky Briley White, they were our honorees last year. But for almost 60 years, Dallas College and El Centro have been producing the next generation of chefs and hospitality professionals here in North Texas. And because of that history, now, just about every restaurant, hotel, country club, any venue that I go to, there's always somebody from El Centro, Dallas College.
And what's amazing about this is you continue to have these culinary students at Dallas College. And when they see an event like this with these incredible chefs coming in, it's like rock stars to them. You don't understand that when you see culinary students and they see these famous chefs,
yeah,
they're standing out big time.
So, and our students hang out with the finest chefs in the city, and these chefs love coming to this event. It's really special to them because we are where their workforce comes from, and workforce is the most valuable resource in any business, but especially something as busy and hands-on as the culinary industry.
Absolutely. You have a lot of alumni that come out every year as well, along with the chefs. What do the alumni say about the growth of the programs at your college and just what they have been able to experience? Like, man, I wish we had that then, or this is so great that these students are coming out with this skill.
Yeah, yeah. So, and there's been a lot of developments in the last few years. 4 years ago, we took over the old Le Cordon Bleu campus. And so now we have two locations, both downtown at El Centro and up here at the Dallas College Culinary Center, which is a world-class culinary training facility. So there's a little bit of jealousy about that, and every school as they grow, the classes ahead of them say, "Oh, I wish we had that when I was there." So no doubt,
Absolutely.
we're always upping the game around here.
That's great.
Talk to us about the next generation of chefs that are training at Dallas College right now. Is it a hard program to get in? Do you still have intense interest, especially from as young as high school students?
Well, we do. And talking about high school students, here in Dallas, Fort Worth, we have about 75 Texas Pro Start programs, which is the highest concentration of high school culinary programs anywhere in the nation. So this is extremely important. And our enrollment here at Dallas College has been growing kind of like the revenue line for the restaurant industry in general. It's a constant upward trend. And while many culinary schools around the country have actually declined in enrollment, our enrollment continues to grow. And I'll tell you the statistic that's important is between now and 2030, nationally, there's about 5 to 6% enrollment growth. And here, or I'm sorry, 5 to 6% job growth in the restaurant and culinary industry. Here in Texas, it's estimated to be about 30% between now and 2030. So it's
Whoa.
substantial.
Yeah, that's a huge difference. This is an annual event. A lot of people have so much fun being able to attend and support the students with your Dallas College Foundation and of course the scholarships that are given out. But let's talk about the 18,000 plates of food. Let's talk about the actual bits and bites. You have a lot of
Excellent.
different chefs that are coming out here. This is going to be an amazing event.
We do. We've got 34 chefs who are going to be what we call our presenting chefs. Each of them are bringing in excess of 600 samples, and we expect between 600 and 800 guests to be at this event at the beautiful Dallas Arboretum, overlooking the Dallas skyline there at White Rock Lake. It's always been a beautiful day in the history of this event, and this is year 16. And so we always it's kind of like the eclipse the other day. The clouds kind of swept by and we all got a beautiful look. So some of the top chefs in town, 14 of the chefs are alumni from our program. And we've got over 100 students who have signed up to come and help us execute this event. And they'll all be wearing their crisp white Dallas College chef coats so that all the attendees can readily identify them. And so, this is really an interactive event where we celebrate the work that our incredible faculty does to connect students to their careers. And we couldn't do it without our employer partners. And so that's what we're here to celebrate. And we're also excited. Every year we have an honoree who has made an indelible mark on Dallas culinary culture. And this year, we are honoring Dr. Emily Williams Knight. And I know that she is always in the news, one of the busiest people I know, for the incredible work she did advocating for our industry during the pandemic.
Let's talk a little bit about the chefs coming in, because for foodies, again, when they hear the names, they know these names. Give us some names of people coming in and where are they coming in from?
Absolutely. And these chefs come every year. Jill Bates from Sugar and Sage Bakery, Chef Justin Box, Chef Chad Hauser from Cafe Momentum, Francesca Knorr from Dive Coastal Cuisine, Mike Matus from Fearings there at the Ritz-Carlton, Paula Lambert, Metters Azoro, Chris Patrick, Nikki Piniawatana from Asian Mint, Andrea Saldana is a private chef. The list goes on and on. Oh, and John Tisar. John Tisar is one of our greatest supporters. Marixa Trejo from La Casita Bake Shop. They were James Beard finalists last year. Dunya Borga from La Duni. Diana Zamora, Nena Postreria. Gosh, I just want to keep
I'm so
saying all these
impressed.
amazing names.
I'm so impressed that you can
the
keep
upper
all these
crust.
names straight. But yeah, they, just like Rankin had said, these are the rock stars of North Texas cuisine. And I think that we just don't get enough credit that we have an amazing group of just talented chefs, just a wide range of cuisine. Why do you think that Dallas gets overlooked as a cuisine hotspot?
Well, that's interesting, and I don't know the answer to that. Some of what makes the Dallas restaurant scene so exciting are these rising star chefs, and we celebrate them at lots of events around the city. Culture Map, D Magazine does a great food festival celebrating the best restaurants, the best chefs, and but also something that's really kind of risen to the top in the last 10 years or so are all the neighborhoods of various ethnic and cultural cuisines. You find these in Irving, in Richardson, up in Plano, the Carrollton kind of Koreatown area there by Super H Mart. Every chef loves to go to H Mart. So, I don't discount it. We sometimes, don't get as much representation at the Beard Awards and stuff like that, but I don't really pay too much attention to that because Dallas is a city of dining and shopping and sporting events. That's what we do here in Dallas, and we do it very well.
There's a reason why people want to keep moving into the North Texas area. Now, if people want to come to the event, Bits and Bites, how much is it? Are tickets still available?
Absolutely. Tickets are available. You can buy them at dallascollege.edu/bitsandbites. The tickets are only $85. The Arboretum Food and Wine Fest just happened a couple of weeks ago. That's a $125 ticket. Most comparable events are $125. We keep ours low to make it more accessible because we're Dallas College and we are open to everybody. So we want to make sure this event is accessible to the foodie public. And everybody knows this is a Visit Dallas statistic. The number one thing people look forward to when they come to Dallas, Texas is going out to eat.
I love that. Absolutely. Yeah. For $85 and you get to try how many different chefs' meals and without having to go to each individual restaurant. I mean, I'm sold.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, I would say it's all you can eat, but that is an understatement. That's an
Right.
understatement.
All you can eat, all you can fill your stomach with.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. And we also have fantastic wines. Southern Glaziers is our big wine sponsor, and they got the wine.
Wow. Fantastic. Well, once again, I know we briefly mentioned her, but a big shout out to Dr. Emily Williams-Knight, who has always been just a friend of KRLD. And as you mentioned, an amazing advocate for the Texas restaurant industry. So we are excited that she will also be honored on this special night. We are rooting for her and rooting for you all. Thank you so much for the time today.
Kristen, David, thank y'all very much.